If there's one car that has forever been famous for its off-road capabilities, it is the Toyota Land Cruiser 70 series. Off-road enthusiasts and those who enjoy a little adventure off the beaten path frequently use this vehicle. It has always come with a V8 engine for years, but that's now about to change as it makes way for a 2.8-liter 4-cylinder turbo diesel. The Toyota Land Cruiser 70 series is better than ever. Some might even say that it's the best version of the 70 series yet. But how true is that? What updates have been made to it? Let's find out, shall we? Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we'll look at the 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser 70 series as we learn what new updates have been made. But before we continue, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing updates on your favorite cars. And without wasting any time, let's see what updates have been made to the Toyota Land Cruiser 70 series. Toyota might have just made the most controversial update to one of Australia's most loved and sought-after vehicles. For decades, this beast of a car has always come with 4 cylinders or more of heavy-duty diesel power. But this time, the 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser has hopped into Australia with an optional 4-cylinder engine. This engine will give the car about 150 kilowatts of power and 500 Nm of torque. This powertrain has been borrowed from some of the automaker's famous cars, such as the Hilux, Fortuner, Land Cruiser Prado, and Hiace. All the power produced is transmitted through a 6-speed automatic transmission. It has been quite some time between drinks for an automatic-equipped Land Cruiser 70 series as well. And if you want to count the Bundera as one of the real Land Cruisers, just know that many people don't. Furthermore, it's also been a long time since the Land Cruiser 70 series had more mechanicals in common with the Prado than the 100 series and 200 series. The particular block used on the new Land Cruiser 70 series dates back to 2015, when it first arrived in Australia under the hood of the then new generation N80 Hilux Ute. It's been a rough experience for Toyota recently, being part of a class action lawsuit that is ongoing and deals with the claimed defective design of the diesel particulate filter DPF system. But according to the automaker, all the recent remedies have fixed all the underlying problems, and it should now be better than it was. They say that numbers don't lie, and when you look at the power output of this new powertrain, it is a kilowatt less compared to the much-loved and long-serving 1VD FTV 4.5-liter diesel V8 engine. The reason for this is because the new engine is smaller. However, it covers this by adding 70 Nm of torque compared to its predecessor. This torque was never delivered across the V8's wide range of 1200 to 3200 RPM. This just shows how under stress the diesel V8 was. In comparison, the 2.8-liter engine produces 500 Nm of torque within the range of 1600 to 2800 RPM. In addition to that, the 4-cylinder Land Cruiser 70 series is about 60 kilograms lighter. This means that it can carry more payload, and according to Toyota's figures, it'll be 10% more fuel efficient. But how efficient can it really be when it's put to hard work? The 6-speed ASIN automatic gearbox, which has been used in a wide variety of applications by Toyota and beyond, has also had some changes for the 70 series. The oil capacity of the transmission has been increased with a larger oil pan, and a transmission breather with an oil catch tank has been added. This is to help it cope with more heavy-duty work. There's also a power haul mode that gives the car a more responsive throttle and different transmission shift mapping. For those who want a more manual feel, there's a proper manual mode that you can use to select and hold on to a gear of your choice. With this, the engine will not upshift on you even if you're revving to the max, and it will only downshift as late as possible when revs drop too low. Before looking at the interior, let's take a look at the engine once again. Drivers will not get the 165 kilowatt, 550 Nm tune of the 2.8-liter diesel engine as seen with the GR Sport Hilux. Furthermore, they will not get the 48-volt mild hybrid that is due to arrive soon as well. Instead, it comes with a newly designed top-mounted water-to-air intercooler, which interacts with its own forward-mounted coolant radiator and helps with overall packaging in the 70 series. The V8 has also lost its letterbox-style bonnet scoop. The top-mounted air-to-air intercooler is still there, but is now fed air through venting that has been built into the bonnet and connects up with the upper part of the redesigned grille. So basically, apart from the new look and splash of new technology, it's business as usual for this off-road monster. So you will still have live axles all around, with coil springs and radius arms up front, along with big heavy leaf springs at the rear. Updates inside the 70 series Land Cruiser feel both minimal and significant. The reason they feel so significant is because this is the kind of thing that doesn't happen often. Furthermore, the automaker has added a few extra creature comforts inside. There are only a few, and the Land Cruiser is still the achingly old-fashioned four-wheel drive we all love. The cabin is still tall and narrow, with that enduring patterned cloth trim on basic manually adjustable seats. On the other hand, the second row space in the 76 series wagon seems to be a bit lower than usual. It's important to note that Workmate's spec doesn't really get the updates that the more expensive models come with. For the more expensive models, they now come with twin USB-C power outlets, a small LCD clock, electric windows, and exterior splashes of chrome. There's also tilt and reach adjustment through the steering column, and visibility is good. Those with the automatic transmission model get some extra storage in the newly designed hard plastic center console area, while the flimsy-feeling central storage bin also persists. The instrument cluster has also been redesigned, which harkens back to the 40 series Land Cruiser. But even with the updates, it is still basic and easy to read. It is joined by a 4.2-inch multifunction display on the right-hand side, which can give out a digital speed readout, among other things. This component is from the Toyota parts bin of many years ago, but it feels quite modern in the 70 series, given that it has a rather basic cabin. There's also a newly designed interior light, and if you're keen, you'll also notice the new windscreen-mounted safety technology up there as well. The wagon variants come with a folding second row with a 60-40 split, but apart from those minor changes, everything else is the same. For the first time ever, the Land Cruiser 70 series comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity. This comes with the Toyota-branded 6.7-inch infotainment display, which has an inbuilt USB-A port and 4 buttons. There's also Bluetooth connectivity and digital radio. However, if you're lost, you can only use your Google Maps on the phone or a traditional map to navigate, given that this system has not been given native navigation. The operating system is also different from what is used in other Toyotas, including older models, and has quite an aftermarket feel in its look and simplicity. To make the ride safer, Toyota has added some new safety equipment to the 70 series Land Cruiser. In addition to the already existing autonomous emergency braking, there's now a lane departure alert, traffic sign recognition, automatic high beam headlights, which are now a projector-style LED unit, and off-road hill descent control. Some variants also come with a reversing camera through the new infotainment system. However, there are some variants that don't have the reversing camera as standard. With the few changes that have been made, this is quite the off-roader. It still has the power to manage going off-road, and it will still win the hearts of many out there, especially those who love going off-road. The cabin still feels original, given that there are very minor changes, but even with that, this is still the Toyota Land Cruiser 70 series. What do you think of the 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser 70 series? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. And before you go, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing updates on your favorite cars. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.